All right, hey guys, what's going on? Pete here with another tidbit of information. Um, I was doing ab exercise. I had never done 600 repetitions altogether for abs. So as I was doing it, I was thinking, wow, I'm getting through this. You know, before I knew it, I was already up to 150 reps, 175. 175 leg raises, 175 crunches. So 175 on each side. And I was thinking, wow, I was thinking, dude, it's going to be so hard to do 300 crunches and 300 leg raises. I don't want to do it. But as I was progressing through this set, I realized the reason why things are so difficult and the reason why doing something new and deciding that you're going to, do something brand new that you've never done before is so hard because you have to literally, it's almost like you have to carry not only yourself through the journey, but you have to carry all of your baggage, your doubts, your fears, your worries. What if I can't do it? What if it takes too long? What if afterwards I'm too tired to go to work? What if I hurt myself? What if I'm too dizzy? All these things. But the thing is, your strength lies in deciding that you're going to do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway, right? So you pick up your luggage, you pick up your doubts, you pick up your fears, and you walk. Now, the cool thing is, as you proceed forward, you look back. Before you know it, you blink your eyes, you're already halfway there. Now, the beauty is, this develops intrinsic momentum, which means as you proceed forward, you bring your luggage after you finish that 300 leg raises and 300 crunches for that one particular routine. Now you brought yourself to that new circumstance. Guess what? You get to put your luggage down because you just conquered those doubts, those fears, those worries. Now, the momentum has jolted you forward. It's almost like you were sprinting with a 100-pound vest on your back and you just went that 3 mile mark and it's like, yo, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but you just did it anyways and you pushed yourself and you got to that 3 miles and they took the 100-pound vest off. Now you take a fucking 5-minute breather or a 2-minute breather and they say you got to do another 3 miles. In your mind, not even taking a breather, but it's like a wind-up car. You know what I mean? It's like that little motorcycle that you used to have when you go vroom, vroom, and like you rev it up and then you let it go. The reason why it's like that is because you just proved your doubts wrong and you just got through it so fast that now next time you go to approach a situation, you're gonna see, wow, it wasn't even that bad. And now you created a new checkpoint. You brought all of your weight with you and you forged a brand new path. And now that new path that you forged is there. You have that path. It's cleared for you. You could walk that path anytime you want. Now, the same way, why do we hit plateaus in the gym? Because a lot of the times we go to the gym and in the beginning it hurts so much to do just a little bit. And then eventually we work out and it doesn't even hurt that bad. So what do? We don't push ourselves to the limit the way that we did when we first went. Imagine every single workout that you did was as painful as the first one. That would mean that you're bursting through plateaus. That would mean that you're pushing yourself because now with that new muscle, you can push more weight. And now with that more strength, you can have more endurance. So you're able to do more. But we don't do more. We do just the bare minimum. We just go in there, we do a couple curls, we do a couple crunches, and then we call it a day. You have to go in there with the mindset that I'm going to push my body the way that I had to push my body when I first went to the gym the first time. It was extremely, excruciatingly painful. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to find out what it is that I need to do in order to induce the same feeling inside my body, because I know that that feeling means I'm pushing myself to my fucking very limit. And if you're pushing yourself to your limit, you're going to get results. Whereas if you just push yourself a little bit, you might just get the same results you've been getting. There's a lot of people I see 1 year after another, and they don't look different. And I look at myself, and I'm progressing in certain areas, and I question, why is it that I'm able to do that? And the reason why is because I specified a destination. What I said before, you have to forge a path. You have to know what standard do you want to hit. Forget about the doubts. Forget about the fears. You can leave them at the door. You enter into there, into the inner sanctity of your new standard that you're trying to commit to, that you're trying to bring to life with courage, persistence, vision, conviction, and the decision to execute, to make sure that you get it done. So I'm closing this with the reason why it always hurts so much more in the beginning of your journey is because you have to bring your entire self through, and you have to forge that path as you're walking through with all of your luggage and all of your doubts and fears and worries and your entire world. You're carrying your entire world. But once you make that checkpoint and you created that new path, you can put all that luggage down. It's like you're walking 15 feet of brand new ground you've never walked before. You have to carry your entire world on your back. Once you create that path, that 15 feet, you can put your luggage down. Now that path, that 15-foot path is cleared. It's open. You can trot it anytime, which means if you backtrace a little bit, because sometimes we do, that path is open now. You don't have to carry anything. So if you need to recede back a little bit, because you need to relax and recuperate so that this way you can forge even further forward and pick up that luggage, that path is cleared. So the weight does not need to be on your back. You put it down. Now that 15-foot path is brand new ground you covered, and it's open for you whenever you need it. And that's how we do it, little by little. Sometimes it's going to be a 15-foot path. Sometimes it's going to be a 3-foot path. Sometimes it's going to be a 1-foot path. But as long as we're clearing new ground, we're moving forward. A success is someone that is progressively realizing a worthy ideal. Anything that you want to do is a worthy ideal. If you need money, then that's the priority. You have to make a good job. You have to be able to work and make more money. But if you're trying to achieve a particular physique, that's also a success. If you're trying to organize your room, that's also a success. If you're trying to get on top of forming brand new habits, which is also forging a new path, that's also a success. If you're trying to do better at your job than you've ever done before, that's also a success. Little baby steps accumulate to massive leaps. And it's these massive leaps broken down into these little baby steps that make conquering Mount Everest possible. You're not going to take one step and then be at the peak. You're going to take hundreds of thousands of steps and falls, and you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to scream, you're going to throw up, you're going to fucking get, who knows, acute altitude sickness for a couple days. But then you're going to keep going up, and then you make it to the top. But guess what? It's not the end. Because when you make it to the top, you have to make it back down. The hardest thing is making it back down. So, don't be afraid to fail. Thank you.